pick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Negotiate.
800 bucks.
900.
850.
Close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right, score.
Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm gonna give you $600. Nope.
American.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's American Pickers. American Pickers ratings have dropped to the lowest in show history for the season 27 premiere despite Mike Wolfe dropping thousands on antiques. Mike, 60, and John, Jersey. John Saleh picked through a warehouse of antiques from a late collector's stockpile of motorcycles and model race cars on the July 2nd season premiere, but not many fans tuned in to watch the cool finds, as ratings were the lowest in the show's history. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal just 390,000 viewers watched the episode. This is a major drop from the season 26 finale, which saw 708,000 viewers. The most watched episode for season 26 reached 760,000 on December 18. The least watched episode of season 26 dropped down to 442,000 viewers on October 30th. American Pickers once reached over 1 million fans, especially with episodes including longtime cast member Fritz. Frank left the show in 2020 and sadly died on September 30th, 2024, 2 years after he suffered a debilitating stroke. History Channel is still able to pull in high ratings, as #1 show Secret of Skinwalker Ranch had 985,000 viewers last week on the premiere. Mike and Jersey pick in a late collector's warehouse in Tennessee. First up, the men look through a collection of bikes. Mike agreed to drop $6,250 on 2 Whizzer bikes and a Cushman bike. Mike then set his eyes on a 1930s New York-themed claw machine. The late collector's brother agreed to sell the antique to him for $1,000. As for Jersey, he agreed to drop $1,600 on a working 25-cent poinsettia-themed slot machine. Mike and Jersey ended the day looking at tether cars. Mike dropped $8,050 on incredible model race cars. Some of them can be extremely expensive, Mike explained. These things are epic. It's getting harder to find any tether car. Fans enjoyed the episode as one praised, "Very cool and beautiful slot machine." I am surprised that it was 25 cents, as I would think that was a little steep in 1936. I love how these could be lowered and hidden too for the prohibition. Very clever engineering and design. A second commented, "Man, one of the best collections and segments I've seen in a while. Well done." A third wrote, "Now that is cool. Filming break." Fans are appreciating the new episodes, as the show will go on its longest filming break yet. In an interview with People, Mike said, "For 15 years, we have just been going and going and going. I think we're going to have at least 4 or 5 months off, so it's going to be good." The insider told the U.S. Sun of the break, he's got a couple of things he's doing. He's coming out with a show at the end of the year. He's opening up a second vacation rental. He's going to stay picking. He's just trying to slow it down and get a little bit more time for family. His daughter just turned 13. He's like, "I want to be involved with my teenager." Mike shares daughter Charlie with his ex-wife Jody. A second source told the U.S. Sun of the time off. He wants to focus on family. He's stretching himself too thin. He's 60. He wants to slow down and spend time with his daughter. He has a lot going on. The show is not ending. New ventures. Mike shut down his Nashville, Tennessee store Antique Archaeology in April. "I've been so proud to be a part of this neighborhood, this city, and this chapter of life," he wrote in an Instagram post on Friday, April 18th. But sometimes, even when something is good, you have to pause and ask yourself where your time is going and where your heart is calling you next. Mike was there to see the store off as he took photos with customers. Mike will host history's greatest picks, which he explained to People. "I'm going to introduce a story and a piece. They're going to cut to some archival footage, maybe even a little bit of reenactment. In 1 hour, we're going to cover 4 different stories, so it is about picking." Outside of picking antiques, Mike is the owner of multiple businesses and landlord of properties in Iowa and Tennessee. The Iowa Antique Store is across the street from his new vacation rental 2 Lanes guest house and blocks away from properties he owns. The vacation rental is now available for rent after a months-long delay. He also has a vacation rental in Columbia, Tennessee. The rental is down the block from his bike shop, Columbia Motor Alley, and other properties he manages. The once-beloved History Channel series American Pickers appears to be running on fumes as its season 27 premiere delivered the lowest ratings in the show's history. The latest episode, which featured Mike Wolfe shelling out $8,000 on rare race cars, failed to rev up audience interest, sparking concerns about the future of the long-running reality series. A steep decline in viewership. According to Nielsen ratings, the season 27 premiere of American Pickers drew just 1.2 million viewers, a staggering drop from previous seasons. At its peak, the show regularly pulled in over 4 million viewers per episode, but in recent years, interest has waned due to repetitive storylines, cast changes, and fan fatigue. This season's debut marked the weakest opening in the show's 14-year run, raising questions about whether American Pickers has finally exhausted its appeal. Fans took to social media to express their disappointment, with many criticizing the episode for lacking the charm of earlier seasons. Mike Wolfe's $8,000 gamble on rare race cars. The premiere followed Mike Wolfe as he traveled to a private collector's garage in search of vintage automotive treasures. Wolfe ended up purchasing 2 rare race cars for a combined $8,000, betting on their potential resale value. However, viewers were unimpressed, calling the buys predictable and overpriced. Some longtime fans argued that the show has lost its authenticity, with Wolfe increasingly focusing on high-dollar items rather than the quirky, historic finds that originally made American Pickers a hit. Others pointed out that without former co-star Frank Fritz, who was fired in 2021, the dynamic between Wolfe and his current team feels forced. What happened to American Pickers? The show's decline can be traced back to several key factors. 1. The departure of Frank Fritz. Frank Fritz's exit in 2021, followed by a very public feud with Wolfe, alienated many loyal fans. Fritz's down-to-earth personality and chemistry with Wolfe were major draws, and his absence left a void that replacement pickers Jersey John and Robbie Wolfe, Mike's brother, haven't been able to fill. 2. Repetitive storylines. Longtime viewers complain that the show has become formulaic. Mike and team arrive at a cluttered property. They uncover a hidden gem after some haggling. The episode ends with a vague promise of restoration or resale. Without fresh twists or deeper historical insights, the format feels stale. 3. Shift toward high-end picking. Early seasons thrived on quirky, affordable Americana, old signs, vintage toys, and oddball collectibles. But in recent years, Wolfe has shifted toward higher-stakes deals, including muscle cars, motorcycles, and expensive antiques. While these items may be valuable, they lack the nostalgic charm that originally hooked viewers. 4. Competition from newer shows. Reality TV has evolved, with shows like Pawn Stars, Storage Wars, and Antiques Roadshow adapting to keep audiences engaged. Meanwhile, American Pickers has stuck to the same formula, making it feel outdated in comparison. Can the show recover? With ratings at an all-time low, History Channel executives may soon face a tough decision: retool the series or pull the plug entirely. Some possible ways to revive interest include bringing back Frank Fritz, though this seems unlikely given the bad blood. Introducing new co-hosts with fresh energy. Returning to grassroots picking, focusing on smaller, more relatable finds. Expanding into digital content, YouTube, TikTok, to attract younger viewers. Fan reactions. It's just not the same. On Reddit and Facebook, longtime fans express frustration. Mike used to pick cool, weird stuff. Now it's just cars and overpriced junk. Without Frank, the show lost its soul. I used to watch every episode. Now I forget it's even on. Even diehard supporters admit the show feels out of gas. The bottom line: American Pickers was once a ratings powerhouse, but after 27 seasons, it may finally be time for Mike Wolfe to park the show for good. Unless producers make major changes, the series risks fading into obscurity, just like many of the forgotten relics it once celebrated. For now, the season 27 premiere's dismal numbers serve as a wake-up call. Either adapt or prepare for